fragrance friends. Fragrance is incredibly subjective, and it's hard to get a real understanding of any fine fragrance from one person's unique point of view. So I've aggregated, analyzed, and interpreted 100 people's reviews of Maison Margiela's Replica Lazy Sunday Morning. Over the course of reading all the reviews, common themes emerge, which gives me a much better understanding of what the fragrance smells like, how long it lasts, what occasions, seasons, times of day people like to wear it for, and whether people feel it's worth the investment. By identifying themes and summarizing them all together, it gives me a clear idea on whether Lazy Sunday Morning is a fragrance I would want to wear or own. So after analyzing 100 reviews, I create a word cloud of the most mentioned feedback on Lazy Sunday Morning. The bigger the word, the more times it was mentioned by reviewers. From here, I get a sense of the overarching fragrance themes, the fragrance personality, unique components of the fragrance, specific likes or dislikes, and similar perfume types. These clues help me identify some key fragrance themes. With that, here's a laundry list of the top mentioned feedback on Lazy Sunday Morning. This fragrance is rooted in the concept of laundry. Fresh linen was mentioned over and over again in reviews, but people also mentioned dryer sheets, detergent, soap, and powder. There are many positive associations with laundry. It's cozy, comforting, clean, and fresh. And at one time, it was an incredibly trendy fragrance space. It was novel, innovative, emotion-rich, and exciting. Of course, there are also negative associations with laundry. It can feel a bit cheap as a fine fragrance. Detergent isn't actually luxurious, but quite the opposite, because it's one of the least expensive fragranced household items that you can buy. And the elements that are trying to connote fresh and clean in laundry products, like aldehydes, can feel synthetic, sharp, harsh, and downright offensive. Some consumers did not want to smell like laundry and would instead spray the perfume on their clothing or use the fragrance as a linen spray. Aside from the clean laundry components, this fragrance has a floral prominence and an initial fruity component that takes it to a sweet and feminine place. This helps to balance out the aldehydic sharpness. Many appreciated the rose in this fragrance, which was wet and light, not heavy or cloying. The iris lends itself to a powdery laundry aspect of Lazy Sunday Morning. Pear and lychee were also present in the initial spray, which helps offset the potential dry scratchiness of a clean, musky laundry scent. Another theme of Lazy Sunday Morning, this fragrance is giving off old lady vibes. The musky, floral, powdery, soapy combination felt nostalgic for some, reminding them of beloved people in their lives, but felt straight up generically grandma to others. Additionally, there were mentions of a perfumey department store fragrance character, which I attribute to the florals, as well as a vintage or nostalgia character, which I attribute to profiles that I personally remember from my youth. One reviewer even said it reminded them of 1980s children's perfumes based on popular cartoon characters. And several reviewers mentioned Grandma's Guest Bathroom, which must be driven by the floral soapy aldehydes, powder and florals all together. The last theme was that this fragrance had an understated, not trying too hard, cool girl vibe. For some, this fragrance is an intimate projecting skin scent that feels elegant and effortlessly chic. Many commented that the clean, discreet simplicity of Lazy Sunday Morning was generally inoffensive. I mean, unless the aldehydes were overpowering your nose. Interestingly, multiple people called out the popularity of this fragrance in Japan, where it's regarded as elevated, luxurious, and delicate enough that it won't offend the people around you, which also makes it office-friendly. I get that maybe Lazy Sunday Morning is not trying too hard, but many consumers, and I personally, don't think it's trying hard enough. Sure, it's not offensive, but it's not really taking risks either. It's well blended and fairly pretty, but I don't find it unique or special or innovative enough to have much wow factor. I feel like Lazy Sunday Morning has a knockout concept that's evocative of an amazing moment or feeling that is relatable for many, but the fragrance isn't living up to the optimism, peace, and coziness of a Lazy Sunday Morning. It feels like this fragrance is casting a wide net in an effort to please as many people as possible, and what results is a fragrance that unfortunately lacks the wow factor needed for me to fall in love with or invest in this scent. And that's the Conscentsus. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more fragrance reviews.